Yo, the fuck it is. Keep it G blogger tapping in with the people, man. Fuck everybody got going on today, man. So look, man, this is what we got on the docket, man. 2 kids, man. 14 years old. Charged as adults. For basically beating a 73-year-old black man to death. Man. And people remember this story. It kind of took the back seat as of recently. But you remember this video? Yeah, that video was all over the internet. About 2 months ago now. A lot of people was upset. Like, damn, yo, I know I was. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on with our youth, yo? Like, yo, we got to get this shit together, yo. I mean, well, we got some more details on. Well, not really more details, but their court case, you know, they're getting ready. It's getting close. And they had a preliminary hearing scheduled for Wednesday. And this is what happened.
Although other teens were there at the time of the incident, law enforcement has opted to only charge the teens who struck Lambert with the cone. Both are being charged as adults. Back here live, that preliminary hearing was set to start at 9 o'clock. We're told that will be rescheduled for another date. Both teens were given a $750,000 bail. They are both being held at Philadelphia Juvenile Justice Services Center.
So you see the preliminary got postponed. But this is what I want to do in this video, y'all. Because I don't know if people really been keeping up with this case. I know I haven't. It just got back on my radar today. Shout out my man Pablo. He sent it to me. You feel me? But it just got back on my radar today, y'all. And I think it's important, yo, because this is what normally happens, y'all. Like when the cases go mainstream, they create a lot of buzz. And either one or two things going to happen when it die down. Either the people that's involved is going to get railroaded, or they're going to sweep it under the rug and act like it never happened. Now, with this case, I think we ready to see them go to prison for a real long time. And I'm against that. Yeah, I know I can't really defend their actions at all. I can't defend it. You feel me? What they did was unnecessary from the visual of it. But a lot of people be saying shit to me like, why are you always defending criminals? And I'm going to tell you why, y'all. It's because for people that been following my channel for a minute, you know I got locked up at a young age. Very serious charge. 18 years old. Could have took my life away. Made it out that situation. Started moving differently. You feel me? And here I am today. And I believe that can happen, yo. As long as you're willing to put the work in. I believe that can happen, yo. And I can't give up hope on the youth. Because it seems like that's what's going on in our community, yo. A lot of people is giving up hope on the youth. And I can't get with that. I can't get with that. Now, people seen that video. But I don't know how many people seen what the mother had to say.
So all that stuff that's on social media about me and my child is not true. I'm not a bad mom.
I sat down for an exclusive interview with Shira, the mother of 14-year-old Gamara MOSLEY, charged with third-degree murder and conspiracy charges for the traffic cone beating death of James Lambert Jr. Jamara's grandmother and family attorney Lonnie Fish were also present. Much of the attack was caught on surveillance video. What do you say to some people who've looked at that video and they say, how could a good kid be capable of something like that, beating a 73-year-old man with a traffic cone to his death?
It was the other kids and, bad influence. She probably didn't mean to do it.
The 73-year-old was walking along the 2100 block of Cecil B. Moore Avenue on June 24th when he was attacked just before 3 in the morning.
My daughter ain't capable of nothing like that. Never. Since her dad gone, it just, things been different. Because we ain't got that family no more like we used to have. I'm saying we used to be in the house and stuff like that as a family. My mom disabled, so I'm going through a lot, so she going through a lot.
Why was it important for you to talk to us and to...
Because I feel like that's my daughter and I care. And like I said, she wasn't with me when it happened. She snuck out that night and happened to snuck out that night and been with some bad friends.
So she never snuck out before?
No.
Well, Shira, do you have a message for James Lambert Jr.'s family?
I just want to give my condolence. We apologize. I'm really sorry it happened. I'm sorry as a parent. She's sorry. So I can say I'm just sorry.
So that was Jamal Mosley's mother. And you hear her talking. She basically said, what we hear so often. Once the father left, she started going downhill. Now, I'm willing to bet shit was kind of rocky with the father, but once he got out the picture, it was no hope for the future then, in their eyes. And that's why we got to fight to keep these families together, man. But this is Philly. Philly similar to Baltimore. If I was a bet man, I would probably say how far I was in the streets and got killed, man. And it had an effect on the child, as it always does. But that don't excuse her actions. So what I don't like about what she said is she didn't take no accountability. You can't say a child is a good child, and you got this video of her beating this man with a street cone. You can't just blame it on other kids. That's our problem in our community. Yo, don't nobody want to believe who their child really is. And if you want to make change, you got to accept that this is who they are so you can get better at it. But as long as we denying it, the problem is it's going to persist, and it's going to get stronger and bigger and faster and whatever other words you can think of. Meanwhile, if you'd have nipped it in the bud when you first started seeing it, when you first started noticing it, we wouldn't even be here today. Now, these two kids, Richard Jones and Jamal Mosley, was 14 years old at the time. They charged them as adults. I don't like it. Like I said, I can't defend their actions. But I don't like them being charged as adults because it serves no purpose. All you're doing is punishing them. And what can you expect from a child that was locked up when they was 14 years old, let's say up until 35? What can you expect from them moving forward? So it's like you ultimately ended their life. And I get people, they took somebody's life, why not take theirs? Because they don't know no better, man. Yeah, they made an adult decision. But mentally, can they really make an adult decision? If you look at the video of how they reacted during the fight and afterwards, they wasn't thinking about no consequences. Adults think of consequence before they make actions. At least you're supposed to. You can't charge children and send them into adult prisons where they don't even know the consequences of their actions. They never thought this man would die from a fight. They never thought that. They thought they was going to be able to do what they did and walk off and everything is going to be everything. They didn't think about no consequences. I'm telling you, because children don't. That part of the brain probably haven't even developed. I'm intrigued to find out when do you really gain that part of the brain? Full understanding of your actions. Because a lot of our children are getting sent to prison before they understand that. And if the youth is the future, and we keep giving our youth away to the prison system, and yeah, I say we because a lot of times we don't say nothing. We actually champion it. Meanwhile, you got other race of kids getting breaks. Did y'all know black juveniles get sent to adult prisons 85% more likely? They're 85% more likely to get sent to an adult prison than white juveniles. That's why I speak how I speak. It don't have anything to do with the victim or the victim family. I sympathize, I understand it's a loss. It has everything to do with the system and how the system treats black people, and how is it that we always get the short end of the stick while everybody else get breaks. I just wanted it to be fair. That's why you see me when I do these videos, I say, I pull up other cases. All right, she killed 6 people in a car accident. They try to give her 99 years. Let me find out who else did this that don't look like her. Let's see how much time they got. And the numbers is always drastically different. Drastically. And we got to start standing behind ours, man, when they make mistakes, especially our youth. Why they did that? If I was guessing, I would say boredom. And that might sound crazy to certain people that's not familiar with the inner cities. But when you bored, you tend to go with what you see. You seeing violence all day, every day. So the first chance of boredom, what you gonna do? Maybe something violent. But you're not gonna think about the consequences. You're not gonna think that you can go to prison for the rest of your life. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit in the comments, man. Do y'all think these juveniles should be moved up to the adult system? Or should they let, juvenile court deal with it? I mean, they can keep them till they're 21. I think that's fair, man. For them being that age, yeah, that man lost his life. It's tragic. It's fucked up. But that's why we got laws. And I'm tired of seeing laws working 2 different ways. Where it's the same charges and it's the same laws. Maybe even the same states a lot of times. Let me know how y'all feel about this shit in the comments, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Support the movement. I'm out.
Hey, Baltimore, bitch, I'm reppin' Baltimore. Young street nigga, dope boy, I come from Baltimore. Young niggas be shining on them dirt bikes, we be wildin', sellin' scramble out of houses. About to hit the block, you know it's trapping time. Gotta watch what I say, cause they might tag